Grand Rising YouTube. One second, Grand Rising. Quite early right now. I've been awake for some time. I kind of jumped up out of my sleep. 4:24 was the time exactly. 4:24. Kind of tapped in a little bit to that number. Break it down at 10. Even when I was pre-shuffling, there's a strong energy around 10, ending to something, ending. But as I was tapping into that energy, I tapped back into another energy I was in yesterday. In regards to a reading I did 3 months ago, back in November. I think it was, I done this reading, and it was called Warning, PM, Karmic, Playing Dirty. It was a trigger message. And for the last week or so, I've gone MIA, because I'm focused on things that I'm doing right now. So I said I'm gonna kind of put my readings to the side for only a short while, just so I can focus on these other things. And then I got closure of myself that I need to close up on. So I just said, let me just take 5 minutes. I've done one reading or 2 readings the other day and put out, but like I said, more so I've just been in my own energy. But this reading just keeps on coming back to my mind. It just keeps on. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to come on and I'm going to do this reading. But the energy is serious. The energy is quite deep. I know I feel like this is going to be a trigger reading for me. And for whoever this may resonate with. But there's that misunderstanding. What else did I write down here? It's like, I've also written down here, I've not been seeing, I've been feeling. So again, I'm not like dreaming then per se. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling that there's something wrong with somebody right now. More time I dream, and then I can put 2 and 2 together, I interpret my dreams and understand the energy that's around me. But right now, it's more of a feeling that I'm getting, and I'm being really drawn back to that reading I did. You have to go back to what I might even do is just put the link with this reading here. But it was a trigger message. There was a warning for divine masculine that somebody was basically out to cause them harm. It was like a being left for dead kind of energy after some kind of fight has gone on within the home. There was a message for the divine feminine as well. Her message was to continue to rise. She was heartbroken but dealing with and learning how to surrender resentment and rising, building herself and her family. Warrior energy. But the message I'm getting now is not necessarily for a divine feminine. This I feel is for the divine masculine that the warning of that reason was for. Because I got here as well, like-minded people. The more you care, the more you hear. What's mine, what's yours? What's mine, what's yours? I don't know what that was for, but like it kept on going round in my head. What's mine is yours, what's mine is yours. Or what's mine, what's yours. But yeah, and then there was a song that I'd written, you can't make sure you feel it. Understand? Like there's a lot going on, so I know this is gonna be a trigger message. That's why, like, when that song comes up, calm it, show your feel. You never tell you say me is a girl, me is hard to do feel. Calm it, now we miss on tea. You understand? Listen. Also, I was also guided to use the same card within that reading. So the cards that I pre-shuffled are mostly, I think, well, all of them are the same cards from that reading that I'm going to link in the description. But as I was just about to press record, I was really drawn to some other decks. But I said I didn't want to make my videos too long, and I feel that's going to be a trigger reading. I don't want to stay in the energy too long. So I'm just going to see how it goes as I feel the energy. So first of all, I want to see what it is that's been activated. Why have I been called out? I've been called out a lot lately. I just want to see what's the connection between the reading in November to the energy that I'm picking up on now. already pre-shuffled, prayed, I've been holding them in for hours, literally. Considering the energy was so strong, I thought the cards would have won a fly out. Maybe someone's worried, fearful, because that's another thing that came up was fear. Fear of letting go of something. Maybe someone's fearful of saying what it is that they want to say. Passion. This card came up in, I think it was a Valentine's reading. I can't even remember that read. Bottom of the deck, authority, card number 10. Now let's see the moon. What's the moon energy now? Adjustments are required. Empress. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. It says the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. But adjustments are required in the situation. There's a need for somebody or for a group of people to see both sides of a situation: compassion, empathy, understanding. It says failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is a mistake. You start to believe that perception was another card that wanted to come out within the pre-shuffle. It's how you start to see things. Your mind is the most powerful thing on your body. Again, linking back to the reading that I was drawn back to. You understand there was an energy of somebody having some kind of like breakdown within the situation that they were going through. It was leading to that stage, and the card that came out was a card of rage. Card of rage within in that tarot card. But there's a need now, moving on, hopefully, to have understanding and compassion now for somebody who may be fearful of coming forward. Let's see. The energy here. So we've got rabbit, earth energy. What's the energy that this rabbit's dealing with? Scorpion, again, this is another energy of something ending. Circle at the bottom of the deck. This wasn't how I actually planned that I was going to do the reading. I planned that I was going to do a divine masculine, divine feminine read. I might even still go into it. I've literally got the card here. But I just called upon the energy of who this reading may resonate with. Rabbit came out, so I'm going to read it. Alright, let's see. Rabbit's earth energy. So I could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So it says afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly in fact that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are sacred, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. Sensitive problem solver, good listener, when in balance. When out of balance, over-explains, talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. Scorpio energy. So that's that fearful energy that I was picking up on when I was trying to pull the first card. I picked up on the energy that was fearful, and I noticed they're both the same colours are coming out. Scorpion energy. That's fire energy. So it says passionate, competitive, tends toward isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion peak festers, and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings to everyone, so everyone can heal, and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild and free, fierce. When out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. To bring into balance, honesty, forgiveness. And this was the energy I was asking of what's coming towards this rabbit energy. So I'm getting a mixed message out. I feel like yes, it's a separate energy, but I also feel like yes, it's a combined message, it's a combined energy. Let's see, what's the divine masculine position in regards to this energy of the reading? What's this card that wants to come out? Look at that, cowardly. This is what wanted to come out. And it fits with the energy of the reader, the rabbit energy. So let's see another card for the divine masculine. Lack mentality. It says constantly focusing on what you don't have, has random goals, thinks that there isn't enough for everyone, fear-based. Again, that's that fearful energy that I was picking up on. I'll pull one more card for the divine masculine. Self-deception, factual faith. It says denying one's truth, allowing oneself to believe that a false or unvalid feeling, idea or situation is true. Let's see the divine feminine energy towards this. I only want 3 cards. So we've got trigger, we've got creativity, and we've got guilt wounds for the divine feminine. Alright, let's do one more card. Let's see the divine masculine's energy towards, so this is about the situation, so towards the situation that empathy is needed in. There's a fearful energy coming from the divine masculine, the cowardly energy, lacking the mentality. of self-deception. That's that that depressed energy I was picking up on at the beginning of the reading, and what I picked up on from the last reading. Divine Feminine is in a hurt energy, endings, beginnings, guilt wounds. It says here, feels sorry, uses guilt to manipulate, afraid to set boundaries, and trigger. So we've got a Divine Feminine that's triggered still by the situation, when probably looking back to the situation gets triggered, looking back on probably messages as this image is looking at a firm. What's the Divine Masculine energy towards the Divine Feminine? Another card just falling out on the floor. Can't see it yet, but let me finish the shuffle. So boundaries is what's come up over here. Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, my camera just shut off there. Every time I'm going to go into a karmic energy or a third party energy, I notice I get camera problems. But anyway, let's see the energy around the Divine Masculine at this time. I'm actually feeling drawn to pull a moon card first. Says a new romantic cycle begins. It says expect a powerful change. That's the energy that the Divine Masculine is currently in at this time. That's the energy of the Divine Feminine currently in. Your hard work is paying off. One more card. Feminine. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. There's that justice energy. New moon in Libra. That's in the tarot. That would be the justice energy. What's the neutral energy here? What's the neutral energy? Show the road. Show the road, the real you, and you are good enough. Got a power couple here, energy. So this is neutral energy. It's neither one or the other. This is a neutral energy between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. You are good enough, and show the road, the real you. A new romantic cycle coming, beginning. New moon in Libra. That's the justice to the situation. Realization. Look at the bigger picture. Even though this Divine Feminine may be still triggered, or was triggered, or triggered into an awakening, I feel like was triggered into an awakening in order to heal from these guilt wounds, in order to be that creative energy that she's going to become. From the last reading that I'm going to tag, she's rising, that rising Phoenix energy. This Divine Masculine knows the connection, knows that powerful change that can come in regards to this connection, but fearful because of the boundaries that he probably crossed, and doesn't know how to approach this Divine Feminine with this passion. It says meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So let's see, let me pull these cards now. Tell me more about this new romantic cycle in regards to the Divine Masculine energy. distance, wallflower. So maybe there's a distance between you and your person. This is the divine masculine's energy. Looking at a distance. Kind of in a, it says wallflower. Wallflower is a card of somebody who's in isolation and just thinking of the world around them. In a kind of, I don't want to say woe is me energy, but a kind of fantasy energy then, like what I could be, coulda, woulda, shoulda energy. Tell me more about the divine feminine energy in regards to this, your hard work is paying off. Too many cards, but we've got control, we've got twin flame, we've got past life, we've got short term. So we've got children, and we've got work. So your hard work is paying off, divine feminine. Whatever effort and hard work you've been putting into, whatever your focus has been on, in this awakening energy, in this creativity energy, is paying off. Someone's creating a gem, a diamond. A gem and a diamond. This one for the mutual energy here. Show the world the real you, you're good enough. You've got blonde. You've got blonde female in the reverse. So let's pull another one. True love. One more. Show the world the real you. Rise above this gossip. Whatever this gossip is, this karma energy, is there to create illusion, self-deception, fact or fiction, in order to block whatever this true love is. This I feel like is third-party energy. This I feel like is the karmic energy. But let's see. Two separate pages. We're looking at a divine masculine who's at a distance, and we're looking at a divine feminine who's awakening, who's rising, creating, moving past whatever that guilt wounds were within a situation. We've got a divine masculine that's faithful to come towards the divine feminine because he knows, or she knows, that their behavior triggers. They've crossed that line one too many times and don't know how to rectify the situation. At the bottom of the deck, look at that twin flame. Alright, let's see. Tell me more about the energy here. This long female. In regards to the mutual energy. Concern. Tell me more about this true love energy. Tell me more about this true love energy. hearing not third party energy. I'm hearing the concern is the fear. This is divine masculine energy. Concern is the fear of this mature female. Thoughts in the reverse. Don't know what this blonde female is thinking or feeling right now. No communication energy. I'm going to go into it. So the main female and thought is clarifying true love. So let me just get that straight. That's clarifying true love. But what's this gossip about in regards to this energy? What's this gossip about? Message. Tell me more about this concern. In regards to this blonde female in the reverse. Beautification. That's an injustice. There was some kind of injustice. There was some kind of concern in maybe a court situation. Tell me more about this beautification energy. Southern wealth. Tell me more about this message. Why is the message here? Gossip about how someone's got a gift, how someone's got their southern wealth. Again, message of concern. Tell me more about this main female. Why is this main female here in regards to this energy of true love? Journey. So this mature woman, I believe, is the divine feminine. She's been on a journey. Either she's journeying away, or she's going through an awakening, a journey. It's this all over on this energy here. Tell me more about these thoughts. Why thoughts here? Again, journey is number 10, completion here. There's some kind of expectation was another card there that just came out. There's too much energy here for my knot. So this is about the mutual energy. So here we've got someone journeying. We don't know what someone's thinking. There's a concern. That's that fear energy. But there's also an energy here of someone having concern in regards to somebody's finances in a justification situation, a legal situation. I'm feeling this is. Meeting somebody's expectations kind of energy. I'm picking up on a lot of different energies, so I'm just going to stick to what's relevant of the reading. I feel like within this situation, a gift is going to be given due to a message of concern. Someone's going to receive a message of great concern, because you've got concern here twice. You've got message here twice. I feel like somebody may see somebody at their workplace. A secret kind of meeting. Tell me more about this energy of this. Oh my God. Okay. Final gift I'm hearing. Final payout. Final. Tell me more about cotton. That's that ending energy again. Something's ending here in order for something to begin. Tell me more about this cotton. But I feel like someone's moving away. A moving away energy. So it's like a final goodbye energy I'm picking up on. Tell me more about this cotton energy. Distant horizon. Tell me more about this distant horizon. But there's some kind of blockage. Whatever this ending is, there's some kind of hold up in it. There's something holding it up. There's something anchoring it. And it may be causing somebody ill health. Losing a great fortune, losing finances because of this. Bottom of the deck, the house. Okay, so again, I'm picked up on no communication. Again, when I'm asking for the energy of the main female, communication is in the reverse and emotional balance. So there's no communication here in regards to how anybody feels. Nobody's aware. It's just stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Sorry, I can not even speak when I'm reading sometimes. So this mature woman, female, had no communication in how they emotionally feel, how they're emotionally feeling in regards to the situation. Tell me more about the energy of the divine masculine in regards to the situation. Relationship in reverse, it says intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. It's in the reverse, isn't it? Tell me more about this concern. Self-expression. Tell me more about this. Seeing. And that's clarifying beautification. So in regards to this beautification situation, the things that's being expressed, seen, from a higher perception that may have caused the ending in some kind of relationship. I feel like now is the time that this no communication is going to be broken. Emotions are going to be pouring. There's balance that's going to be restored in the situation. Emotional balance is going to be restored within the situation. Harmony, stability, peace. Tell me more about the energy of bad health. Possession. Greed. I'm hearing right now, money is the root of all evil. When you run after something so much, you're going to run straight into a brick wall, and that can cause all kinds of problems for you, health-wise. Tell me more about this distant horizon. sound of music from here. Sound of music. Like whatever action is gonna be taken in regards to this grief, it's gonna be like music to someone's ear. It's gonna bring emotional balance to somebody. But there's gonna be, I feel like there's gonna be an unexpected communication, a secret unexpected communication here. Maybe at somebody's workplace, or when somebody's working, maybe even from home. Tell me more about this energy of expectation. I'm not gonna take all of that. Creativity wants to show, and so does emotions. Crown Chakra. Expect nothing from here. Learn to expect nothing. Alright, this is the energy I'm getting. Whoever this is in this expectation energy. So I'm getting their messages. Whoever's in this expectation message energy, I pick up High Priestess energy. You've got two cards here of purple. You've got guidance and crown chakra. Someone's being guided. They're following that guidance within. I keep getting the phrase, expect the unexpected. So don't expect nothing. Because when you expect something, you get a disappointment. So expect nothing. And in return, you may get everything. Someone's having an insight into somebody's world, into what somebody's gone through. Someone's seeing now what someone's gone through by someone's self-expression from a higher perspective. Desire. Somebody seeing the passion, the desire that somebody had in doing what they were doing in regards to this hard work energy I'm feeling like, which may have cost someone, it says here, sudden wrath in the reverse, it may have cost someone a great loss. But I feel like whatever that great loss was is coming back to someone tenfold, which is going to in turn bring emotional balance to somebody. Responsibility at the bottom of the deck. Again, like the last reading, I'm just going to shuffle, and the first set of cards that come out, this is the Divine Masculine shuffle. So let's see. Tell me please energy for the Divine Masculine in regards to the energy of this reading. So whatever comes out here for the Divine Masculine, that's the Divine Masculine's energy. What happened there? Right. Divine Masculine's energy. King of Cups, then on top of relationships. And now we've got the Queen of Wands, action, also in the reverse. So we've got manipulation, we've got gossiping, a group of people gossiping, I feel like. And then we've also now got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is not a very nice person, it's a very promiscuous kind of energy. Again, I feel like, you know, it wasn't that same reading, it would have been another reading I did, but the Queen of Wands, I think it was one of my first DMDF readings, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings. Queen of Wands came up in the reverse. So this now is showing me that this is the first party energy. This is what's going on currently within the Divine Masculine's energy. There's a Queen of Wands in his energy. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Divine Feminine. Too much. So we've got the Seven of Swords and we've got the Six of Swords. Whatever we need. Moving away from deception. 7 to the 6, so we're moving away from deception, Divine Feminine, to a more peace of mind. What's the mutual energy here? I was just going to take the first shuffle, but again I realize I'm dead. I don't know. So this is the mutual energy. We've got the Five of Cups. There's that regret, remorse feeling over an ending, over something that there could have possibly been a physical passing. And my condolences to anybody that's going through that right now. Because here we got with the Kipper deck, we've got the Coffin card, and here with the Five of Cups, we've got somebody at a coffin side. You know, somebody may have been drinking a lot, may be spending a lot of time at this coffin side, or by somebody's side in that regret energy, in a very regretful energy of how something may have ended. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords in the Divine Feminine energy. Yeah, someone's trying to block the Divine Feminine forward movement. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wherever this Queen of Wands is in the reverse, there's also the Star in the reverse. That's her energy. Or someone's come to bring her. Let me clarify because tell me more about that. Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Tell me more about. divine masculine here, or somebody within the divine masculine energy that's very manipulative, in and out energy, neither in, neither out, neither in, neither out, who's brought some kind of pain in regards to the situation to this Queen of Wands by walking away from leaving a situation. This King of Wands, King of Cups energy, is removed himself emotionally, not yet physically, from a situation. I don't even know what I'm pulling for. I don't even know what I'm pulling for. I didn't even ask a specific question, to be fair. The World card. Some kind of cycle is needing to close up here. There's been manipulation. The reason why I'm drawing more again into this manipulation for the Magician card here in the reverse. Flew over into the Divine Feminine's energy. Underneath the Seven of Swords, the card of perception and strategic energy that the Divine Feminine is now moving away from. Whatever that defeat was that was back there, and she's being protected. She's being protected. Look at the bird over her. Whatever that stormy area was, going back to the last reading, it just comes to my mind. There was some kind of energy of a divine masculine needing to be wary of an energy or energies that was around him. I think it was even this card. Of a group of people sitting on a table. A group of people sitting on the table and being malicious against him. Eventually the situation of came out, or rage energy came out. And the next scene, or the next card, was this divine masculine, the hangman energy, was on a boat, or off of a boat, with a group of people watching him basically sink on a piece of board, literally sink. I looked at this card, because in that reading I pulled the energy of, there was an ill intention against the divine feminine, but the divine feminine protected. There was another reading, no, it was the same reading. The divine feminine is protected from the evil eye. That's the protection here I'm feeling like. And whatever was going on back there was pure evil. So whatever I felt like whatever was intended for the divine feminine, it backfired. It backfired on those that tried to cause her hindrance in her beginning. With the Fool card here now coming up in the obstacle position, somebody tried to use a lot of manipulation to keep the divine feminine in a certain position, but the divine feminine moved on from that situation. I feel like the masculine even in that energy may be saved on a boat. Loyalty here. Six swords are here. That's peace of mind. Someone's going now towards their peace of mind. That rising energy, divine feminine energy rising from the evil eye. Tell me more about this Six of Swords. I want to find out more about the Six of Swords energy. This is the recent past of the Six of Swords. So we've got Judgment in the reverse. Fear. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Fear. Fear of a change. Fear of something being resurrected. Fear of something coming back up again. Fear of going through some cycle over and over. Tell me more about this World card. Strength. Someone just felt like they never had the strength to go forward from whatever this, I'm hearing, escape was. Tell me more about this strength. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Wow, all of these cards came out. I'm going to take them all. So this is what's going on in the recent past, and this is where there's some kind of remorse and some kind of regret energy over. This is where someone needed to have strength. because the Ten of Swords, Six of Wands, victory, success, ego, even I'm feeling. I feel like somebody set a target on somebody's home. Gossip. Somebody had to overcome some kind of gossip, some kind of dazzle that was set upon them. It could have even have led to a mob of people running somebody out of a town, out of their home. Townhouse I'm hearing. You can even see that someone even tried to sneak in. Not even through the open windows. Sneakier than that. I'm hearing can even like acid. Listen. So somebody had to escape to get to that peace of mind energy. So what's coming now with this World card? Someone just had no passion, no remorse in a situation. No remorse, not the callous, I'm hearing callous energy. What's coming towards? Ten of Cups. So this is that new energy now. So all of this was past energy, current energy, past energy. This is future now energy. With the World card, this feels like this year energy, Ten of Cups energy. Your hard work is paying off. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups energy. Hierophant in the reverse. Look at that. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. When I was pre-shuffling, this deck, the Ice King and the Ice Queen fell out. That's equivalent to the King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. The Hierophant here, and the Hierophant here in the reverse. But it's also here with the okay. Someone's walking away to better themselves. Someone's walking away from a situation to better themselves. They don't want to be the King of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to be the King of Wands. Neither here, neither there. That someone wants to be stable, solid, grounded. I feel like somebody's bought a home. No loyalty in this, even money's being lost in the situation, but there's a home that's being bought back here that's gonna be fixed. It's not a brand new home. It's an old style home that's needing to be fixed. Could have a lot of interior work that needs to be done. I feel like a surveyor needs to look at this building. I feel like someone's made an investment. That's someone's investment for themselves. Or this could just simply be the home. This could simply just be the home that the daggers were being thrown at. I don't know, that could just be the top of it, who knows. Yeah, I mean the Hierophant here in the reverse as well. So to me that's showing like some kind of, again, ending to something. Could even have been a marriage. But it came up with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who, and it's in the obstacles, so it's like there's a process of someone becoming single. Divorce energy. but it's not yet here yet. Someone's still stuck in this energy. Someone's still stuck in this energy, hasn't not left yet, or possibly just left. But I don't feel like it's come to pass yet. I don't feel like it's completed yet, I should say. Like the final paperwork is not being completed. I don't know about this surrounding energy. Yeah, there's going to be a dividing. I feel like there's a dividing of the assets here, and there's going to be a victory for somebody. And with this dividing of the assets, tell me more about this defensive energy. Even payback is a bit. What's this one? Three of Pentacles. Some kind of teamwork, collaboration is over. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about this energy of the Knight of Swords. This could be an authority figure, somebody who's actually having to split the assets, dig up dirt on her own, and split the assets. Tell me more about this King of Swords energy. Yeah, this is the card that I was talking about of rage. In regards to what took place in the last reading, you'd have to go back. So this person here to bring justice to whatever this situation was with the Knight of Wands in the reverse here now. The Emperor energy. Tell me more about this. So I feel like this is the Emperor energy in regards to this. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups here. Tell me more about the energy. Okay, so this is a Knight of Swords. It's not even the King of Swords that I thought it was. It's a Knight of Swords. Someone's making a decision. Someone's got concern in regards to what took place in a situation that got out of hand. Going back to the last reading, you'd have to go back. And this is the hand that I'm talking about, of the person that's coming back from sea. That may have been left to even die. You understand? You can't see the card, the sun's in my eyes, but there's a hand on the ground right here. An arm in the you can't see the rest of the body, but I saw it in the last reading that I'm gonna tag. We've got an Emperor here who didn't see a union for what it was. He was in the self-deception, fact or fiction, energy, finance was the motive here. We've got two twos. Someone's choosing to put loyalty to one side. I feel like they're in a pause. Someone's in a pause energy. In what direction to go with? Tell me more about this. Someone's in a pause because they don't know what to do for the best with the finances that they've got. They don't know where to invest their finances for the best. Tell me more about this. The Empress. Now we've got the Emperor and the Empress. Someone doesn't know whether to invest their time in an Empress or with an Empress. Buy a home with an Empress or with an Emperor. Tell me more about the energy of this. cups because of the past. Because of those boundaries that were crossed in the past. That's that fearful energy. Someone's literally running from the devil. Someone's literally running from the devil themselves. They feel that they're being chased, whether that's being chased emotionally. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, sorry, and Page of Wands. Someone's being haunted, but probably by thoughts, constant thoughts, by whatever it is that this rage was in regards to. Whatever it is that someone's just feeling cut to pieces, don't know which direction to go, self-conflicted. Someone's just got no passion, no drive right now. They just want something to be completed. They want something to just be over and done with, so that they can make that investment that they need to make in regards to maybe a home, a business, peace of mind, just moving on, new cycle. Tell me more about this Page of Wands energy. Nine of Wands. There's that evil eye. So whatever's chasing, you can't listen. Whatever's chasing, you've got fire energy here, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Whatever's chasing, this is the devil energy, Capricorn energy. Whatever's chasing you in your mind, it doesn't matter where you run, even if you sit down isolated by yourself, this thing's still over your head. Whatever it is, it's still over your head. I don't know if you can see the imagery of the card. It's still over your head. It's still eating you from the inside out. Something needs to be resolved. Like someone's looking to run far to have that new beginning, but even if you run far, you can run far. You understand? But you can't run from yourself. Whatever it is that you are in a conflict with, that needs to be resolved first. In order for this peace of mind, you have to make peace with the past. You have to make peace with the past, because without doing that, it's gonna chase you. No matter where you go, no matter where you journey to, it's gonna chase you. That Capricorn toxic energy. You have to make peace with your past, especially with the Six of Cups here in the reverse. Tell me more about the Six of Cups in the reverse. These cards are distracting. See, this is the truth and this is the drama. You can't run from yourself. You can't. You need to be truthful to yourself. This is the Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity needs to be brought to this situation. I don't know about this Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords? Oh God. Why something could end with there's the Death card here again. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This was a financial situation. Whatever the situation was between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, the end is due to finances. It was a financial, that's what I said, money is the root of all evil. But there's not a complete loss here. There's not a complete loss here for whoever had a financial loss. There's an opportunity to rebuild again. There's an opportunity to rebuild, but there's a need to make peace with the past. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody wasn't seeing something for themselves, for what it was. Fact or fiction. When I look at this, I feel the energy of Snow White going back to my seasons that I did. This is the card that just came out, fell on the floor. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. There's a loss there, like whatever. There's been a loss there, maybe of 8 Pentacles and not the full 10, because there's still the Ace of Pentacles here, even though it's not in the upright, but it's not in the reverse. So there's not been whatever's left is enough to maybe someone's able to buy a house that needs to definitely be looked at by some kind of surveyor. Definitely needs to be looked at by some kind of surveyor. Be careful of where you purchase, what you put your money into. Mercury retrograde over now, so signing contracts, not so bad. In Mercury retrograde, signing contracts, I hear it's not so good. But we're out of the Mercury retrograde energy now, so maybe now is the time in order to close this past energy, at peace with the past, and move forward now and make that purchase. But get a surveyor. And know about the Eight of Pentacles. That was the Moon card. Whatever was in the dark, whatever happened in the darkness is what created this loss. That's what created the loss. That's what created that 8% or 80% loss. Was whatever was happening in the darkness. Tell me more about the moon energy. Yeah. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. I feel like a group of people figured this out. A group of people run somebody away, out of town, caused a great loss. Caused a great loss, but not a complete loss. Tell me more about the 2 of Wands. Someone had a decision and a choice to make in regards to ending of a situation. Tell me more about the 2 of Wands energy. 5 of Pentacles. In order to rectify whatever this loss was, someone had a loss, but it's not a complete loss. But nevertheless, it was a loss. Tell me more about this 2 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Tell me more about this 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Someone's wanting to forget about the loss. Forget about whatever happened with the Queen of Swords energy. And just move on with what they've got to a more peaceful mind, more peaceful place. Tell me more about the energy here with this Queen of Swords. So we've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. On here it says Sunday, June the 20th, Sunday, June the 21st, Sunday, June the 22nd. That's what's on the floor of this card. Maybe that might be relevant to somebody. But the energy of this Queen of Swords, there's an emotional kind of imbalance and instability with this Queen of Swords. But here's the match. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Swords. Three of Cups. Whatever was going on here is no longer going on with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. There's a 3 of Cups in the reverse. Celebrations are over. Something's over between these two here. Could well be a marriage that I was picking up on. Because the King of Swords fell over into the 6 of Swords, which is moving away to that peaceful part, sure of themselves, because when the King of Swords come out, this is an authoritative energy that's sure of the direction that they're going in. They've made their mind up. Hermit energy. To figure this out for themselves. Maybe because this King of Swords found out about a plan that listen, I'm picking up divine masculine energy who's involved with a third party energy. I'm picking up now that it could even be possible 2 third party energies. If it's not 2, then it's a Queen of Swords, which is air energy. Libra, Aquarius and Gemini, or fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This Queen of Swords energy is in a marriage. She's with somebody who's her actual counterpart. King of Swords. That's another energy. We've also got the Empress, which is a divine feminine energy. Not much is really coming out for her right now. This is mainly a divine masculine energy here. And what's going on in the divine masculine world. Someone's here wanting to buy a home. Because some kind of business plan opportunity collapsed with this Queen of Swords energy. Could have been some kind of argument, intellectual, like business argument with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. But this King of Swords has turned his back. He's walking away to a more peaceful place of being. Letting go of any financial loss that may have occurred in this situation and rebuilding again with the little that they have, with the 20% that they came out of the situation with. But if you're going to buy a property, get a surveyor. There's an evil eye over you on the situation, doesn't want you to see, have any good in the situation. So protect yourself. Keep yourself balanced, prayed up, meditate, connect with your angels and your ancestors. Ask for guidance and protection from the things seen and the things unseen, because you can't see what this is above your head. But it ain't nothing good. It's the same thing that was chasing you in your thoughts, or or chasing you out of town. Whatever it is, you can't see it over you. So ask for guidance for the things seen and the things unseen that mean you no good. Because I can see someone's wanting to have a brand new beginning, but somebody now, on the other hand, going back to the divine feminine, is also trying to cause a blockage for the divine feminine forward movement. And I'm going to go and clarify that. That was the Fool card here in the reverse. So tell me more about this energy. What's the blockage for the divine feminine in regards to this Fool energy? Someone tried to create a whirlwind. This is the energy. I did clarify it. 3 of Wands. Somebody tried to sabotage the divine feminine forward movement, her or his plan that they were working towards. But the thing is, I'm hearing it backfired. Unknowingly, it backfired. I feel like this divine feminine is prayed up, protected from ancestors, angels, the Most High, against whatever this wickedness. That's what it is. Anybody who interferes with people's life in a dark way, it's a wicked-hearted person. I call them the Earth Angel Chasers. I don't want to go as far to say devils, but with the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess, if someone tries to block someone's mental state and emotional well-being in order to stop or block whatever was coming by creating a whirlwind, by creating some kind of stormy energy. That's the energy of wanting someone to sink, but divinely protected. Look at the light at the back there. Divinely protected. Sees all. Tell me about this energy of the High Priestess. I feel like somebody, that the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets, the unknown, knows of it, just don't speak of it. Knows of it, just don't speak of it. So I feel like this divine feminine is this High Priestess energy and got herself protected from whatever this manipulation was. This is the Page of Cups that came out. I'm feeling like in a low energy, even in the low energy, because this is what was being stopped, and this is probably all that the divine feminine had. But someone tried to snatch your heart, divine feminine. In order to prevent you from being that creative energy that you are, that High Priestess energy, you have to continue to rise. rise from the ashes. This is the energy I feel like that somebody was working against you. This Page of Cups energy, I feel like this is the energy that someone was working against you in order to keep you bounded or restrict you. The Chariot, from moving forward with maybe this Knight of Cups energy. Divine Masculine energy, because this is who the King of Cups is who the Queen of Swords is moving away from, or wanting to move away from. But it's an energy of unsurety. Whoever that King of Cups is, tell me more about the energy of this King of Cups. Could be a Cancerian energy. Young energy. I say young energy because we're dealing with here. It says the Knight of Cups. Unsure of their emotions or fearful to speak their emotions. I feel like that's the Divine Masculine energy. King of Pentacles now. More stable energy. He's unemotional to this Queen of Swords because this Knight of Cups is not telling this Queen of Swords what she wants to hear in regards to whatever this breakdown in their marriages or union is, or business, work business, or whatever their connection is. This Knight of Cups, Emperor energy, King of Wands energy, is all one energy and wants to move away from whoever this Queen of Swords is, this air energy. This Queen of Wands energy wants to hop in their vehicle because now they're no longer conflicted within themselves, they're no longer self-deceptive. But there's a cup in this Knight of Cups hand, and he's here now. That house now is turned to a castle. The house that needed surveying has now turned to a castle. Work has been done on that house and it now looks customized. I'm hearing the word customized. Up on a hill. Seven of Wands is the intentions of the King of Pentacles. So this he's protecting what is, and he's fully aware of the evil eye, fully aware of who it is that he needs protecting from, I feel like, or is at least protecting his home from these people. Someone's protecting themselves from, but be careful because you're protecting yourself, but this person's right beside you or right behind you. Listen, somebody needs to pray and stay protected from the things seen and from the things unseen. Going back to the beginning of the reading when I had that feeling or the download, and I said, I feel more than I see. That's me personally. I feel more than I see. So maybe I'm talking to somebody who needs to feel more than they see. Don't believe necessarily in what you're seeing, but believe more so in what you're feeling. There's somebody right there with you, and if you can't feel that, then you need to do more meditating, because it's a dangerous energy that's trying to block you. You need to protect yourself in your home from whoever this evil eye is, Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine. Your creativity. There's the Ten of Wands. Somebody tried to sing to you, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, but I feel like there's going to be a turnaround. This is the card that I said was the arm of the raging bull. I call it, it's not even a bull, it's some kind of, I don't even know what it is. It's a raging somebody. But in the last reading, this is the card that concerned me, that triggered me. It was in alignment with another few cards that came out. And somebody was willing to see this person drown at sea. Drown. Look at this. This is the image now that's coming to my head. You understand? Somebody was willing to see that person drown, but this person was saved. Whoever that was saved. Was saved. You understand? He was saved. Away from all of the wickedness that was set against you. You now, through that situation, you're the king of swords. You seem too much now to be anything else. Although you have got a cup to offer, but you're not sure whether you want to offer it because it's not in the upright. It's definitely not in the reverse, so that's a good thing. There's a humbleness about it. But there's a fearful energy of speaking what all of this is about. There's a fear energy to communicate this. But it's coming out, it's coming to the open. And I feel like it's coming to the open in a judification, legal situation, karmic justice. This is justice in a karmic situation. Let me just switch up the energy and put it back in that obstacle. Tell me more about this 7 and 1 energy. Don't become paranoid about what's watching you or what's got bad intention towards you or what it is you can't see. That's the energy I'm feeling. Don't become paranoid. Let go, let God. Once you set out your prayer to the Most High and you do your meditation, carry on with your day. Close it up as you do and carry on with your day. You let go, you let God. This is in God's time. You understand? This is in God's time. I feel like I'm closing up this reading now. I'm just going to pull one angel card. I'm going to see what comes out now. I'm going to pull one angel card and I'm going to close it up there, I believe. Justice. Again, justice is going to come from the situation. You can't do wickedness unto people and think like the Most High can't see all. There's a saying. Most High, take the case and give me the pillow. Meaning, let me rest and deal with the case. Deal with whoever these people are accordingly. You don't ever, me personally, I don't ever ask to send back negativity to nobody. Because karma is real, it's real. So what I do, I send it to the Most High, I send it to the Divine, and I ask them to deal with it accordingly. You understand? I feel like that's what somebody done, and the situation looks like it's backfired. It's turned around, it's boomeranged on somebody into a disjustice situation, into this realization. Order, like I said last year when COVID and everything came out, I said this is the work of the Most High, because the Most High wants to see order in the universe, in the place that He created, that He wanted to see harmony, like He wanted to see humanity live in a particular way, but through greed it couldn't work, it didn't work. So now order is being reset. Order is being reset in regards to the situation. Justice. Tell me more about this justice energy. I'm running out of this deck, so I'm just gonna pull. Tell me more about the energy of this justice. Really resonates. Alright, this is where I'm gonna close it. So somebody's able now to come out of the rest and rejuvenation energy 801, also in the reverse. Come out of being stuck in their head, healing slowly but surely. Look, this is the hangman again. The guy who's drowning, like this is the cards I saw the last reading. The guy who's drowning, there he is. But he looks like he was being tortured, then drowned. Or left to drown. There's lots of rats around him that made them see things and these people for who they really are. You people are wicked, I'm hearing in my head. You people are bad, man. I'm hearing their things. I'm hearing this man crying out for help in my head right now as I'm speaking. And on top of all of that, they still had the audacity to keep this man tied and dropped him in a sea. Look at this prayer. In a sea. Only by the grace of God, by the grace of God, was this person rescued. By the grace of God, and going to speak their truth. They're going to stand in the King of Swords energy, and they're going to speak, or somebody's going to speak about what this was, because the guilt is going to eat them alive. Whatever this was, whatever this option was, it wasn't a good option. The devil card here, it wasn't a good choice that someone made. But justice is going to be brought to the situation in regards to it. It's going to bring forth healing. It's going to bring forth healing, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Tell me more about this devil energy. Look at that. There's a body here, buried in a wall here, in the devil card. There's a body buried in the wall, and it looks like it was discovered years later. Because this body is down to the bone. Like, it's been there for some time. It's been there for a good time. That was the option that's there. Somebody was willing to win at all costs. Somebody was willing to win at all costs. They didn't care what they had to do. There's a black cat above this skeleton's head. Maybe there's a cat of relevance in this, or maybe someone has a black cat. But someone tried to really hinder somebody's path here. Someone tried to literally hinder somebody's path and rip over it, but it got exposed. Whatever was hidden came to the light in a justice situation. But anyway, bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. Hold on a minute. This is the 8 of Wands. Oh, 8 of Wands. That's the energy of no communication again, of lack of movement. Clarifying the Chariot card, lack of movement. But healing coming, recovery is coming from the situation, but there's no movement, or there's a lack of movement. Wanted to come out. I only like to get one of this hope. I'm just going to put hope to one side, but this is the card I'm going to read. And it says nature. Bottom of the deck, awakening. Alright, so let me read card number 38. And just for information, this card is number 40. Open nature. So it says every visible thing in this world is put in the charge of an angel. St. Augustine, 8 questions. Ariel is a powerful angel of nature. She has evolved through the air kingdom and is in charge of human interaction between the divas and the angels. An open heart is all it takes to connect with the nature angel. To attune with this delightful group of beings, you must have a genuine loving interest in them. When you can recognize and appreciate the life within the soil, shrubs, flowers, trees, rocks, breezes, mountains and seas, you will open the door to the observation and acceptance of these blessed ones. Ask Ariel to take you far back into the forgotten memory of your origin. Help the earth by recognizing and developing your ability to work with nature. Angels follow an ascending path that is parallel to that of the humans. We complement one another. Angelic essence is expansive and naturally attuned to the cosmos, seeking to become more aware of the form that enfolds it. Atomic essence in minerals, plants, animals, and humans is limited to form and seek and expand awareness. Angelic awareness holds the pattern for perfection, and atomic matter proves the pattern, manifesting form. The diva for a bush knows how the plant will mature and blossom, bridging the changes into manifestation, just as your guardian angel knows your perfect matrix and helps bridge your perfection into manifestation. The angelic essence is the being, while the atomic essence is the doing. And the wickedest thing is, I know this word, atomic. Good. But when I do my readings, I notice my tongue becomes very heavy, my pronunciation is poor. I was doing much better within my reading with Mercury retrograde when it's meant to affect it than I do with mad. Anyway. It says, thus we seek to transform from humans doing to human beings. Thus we seek to transform from humans doing to... Alright then, so this goes kind of back to what I was saying about order being set, and how you can't do wrong unto good people and expect to get good karma back towards you. Because good people have good hearts, good intentions, and they're very much connected to the Most High, to the Divine, to Mother Earth. And believe me, in you, these energies are real, and they're here to guide and protect what's theirs. And I tell people again, what souls live in a human experience. Mother Earth, Father, my energy, Most High. But listen, you're protected by these angels, you're protected by your Most High, and order is going to be reset. Justice is coming in this situation. It says, nature spirits begin their evolution as zebras. Like the little fairies in children's books, they begin as tiny creatures with no individual awareness, acting on intuition that connects them to more advanced spirits, guiding their development. As they evolve, they attain individual consciousness and wisdom, passing through 1, 2, 4 major intentions by the time they are transfigured into angelhood. Like humans, they pass through many lives and bodies on their journey. Unlike humans, they possess strong powers of intuition that connect them at all times to the will of the eternal. With no personal motivation, they are selfless and joyous, projecting their vitality and electric energy to all who will receive. The nature spirits accomplish their task through the rhythms of breath, creative intelligence, and spirit. There are tiny weavers for every blade of grass and flower, petal, drop of water, and breeze. Angels of awesome power and majesty overshadow the mountains and valleys. By attaining the divas and angels of nature, you step through the doorway to the world of God beings. Angelic communion in area of undisturbed nature can be very renewing. Take every opportunity to send love and appreciation to the nature and angels. Each time you go outside, silently say a prayer of thanksgiving to those around you. At sunshine, the powerful angels of fire and the solar logos sun appear over the horizon, bathing your etheric body with rays of renewal, joyously activating your life force. For 1/2 hour afternoon, you may receive a powerful internal cleansing of your astral body from the sun. At sunset, peaceful reflection is broadcast in rays of color as you take moments to receive their blessings. Commune with the angels of fire through the Delvic salamanders present in the flicker of fire. The angels of the earth hold the power of generation and regeneration. They help crops grow and trees bear fruit. Just as seeds are germinated in the topsoil, you can use the life-giving force to your sexual energy to regenerate your body. Tend your yard or garden with love. Show your appreciation of rocks and crystals, and make the trees your friend. The angels of water circulate in nature just as blood circulates in your body. Contemplate the water in ponds, lakes, streams, fountains, and oceans and pools, and be aware of the connection between the purity of water, your blood, and your health. The great divas and angels of the water help bring rain to dry areas and stop the rain when it is too much. They direct the currents in moving bodies of water and do what they can to keep all water clean and pure. The tiny water enter your body when you drink to improve your circulation. Thank them as they help purify your streams, both physically and emotionally. That's the energy you're saying. Talk to your water. It sounds crazy, I know. But talk to your water. When you're drinking your water, what is it that you want this water to bring to you? What's the energy that what you understand it will give you? What you ask for, you will receive. You're pure enough. Believe that and watch and see. The angels of air are the link between the trees and the oceans breathing out, and you're breathing in. They direct the breeze to cool you on a hot day and blow in the rain clouds, working together with the angels of water to wash your area clean and nourish the vegetation. Miniature angels, beautiful colored, moving among the flowers and greenery like bees, invigorating that respiratory process with the sheer pleasure and joyousness of life. Commune with the, I don't know what that says, as they direct soft breeze, so that's spelled ZEPHYRS, as they direct soft breezes to caress your face, or strong winds to blow clean air. Give your love to the SYLPHS, who create canopies of their own ethnic substance to shield a tree, a hillside, or your community from the harmful radiation of a solar cosmic force. Call to the angels of force when you need your weather pattern to intensify, and the angels of calm when their gales become too much. Listen, this is a long read, but what I'm getting from this is purify yourself and purify your home. Purify yourself and purify your home, your children, your family, your friends, anything you care for. Ask for protection, because whatever this evil eye energy is that's over someone's head that they're unaware of is a wicked energy, and they're looking to take somebody down. They're looking to break someone's illness. Could well be a past energy that I'm picking up on also, and someone's already moved away from that, depending on where you are in your journey. But there's an energy here of a need to protect your home and protect yourself. Purify yourself. There's a need for someone to drink water. There's a need to talk to your water whilst you're drinking your water. Energy is real. Call into your life what it is that you want for your life, what you see for your life. It wasn't as triggering of a read as I thought it was going to be, so this is the advice for who's resonating with the reading. So it says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Exactly. The problem that you have that's keeping you so in thought, send it to the Most High, send it to your ancestors, your angels. You understand? Meditate and pray within that meditation. Let go, let God. Ask God to take this case and to give you the pillow and carry on with your day. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will be revealed. That's that powerful change energy that's coming. That adjustments are needed to be made at this time. It says a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and love. So there's a message there from your soulmate, your twin flame, for whoever this reading is resonating with. I don't know, for some reason I'm drawn to my rebel deck. I've been drawn to it, so I'm gonna just... If you are pissed off where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Alright. It says, hold on, what's on the other side of this page? It says, make better effing choices. If you are pissed off where you are, then stop taking yourself there. It says here, get over yourself, pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. There's that order that the Most High is trying to reset for everybody. He's trying to get everybody, or somebody who's listening, to do the right thing by humanity right now. Lift the consciousness of humanity around us by trying to inject some of that purity that's within you out there to the world. Whether that's singly or whether that's in union within a twin flame. Twin flame, they say, is a union that's going to bring major change to a collective, to humanity, into a conscious and a higher conscious way of thinking of self, firstly, and within union and as a humanity. So it says, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. And on that note there, actually, for the line, I'm going to take a handful of my cards and I'm going to just pull this for full state now. I've been working on them, so yeah. Let's see. So the first card I see that came out is red. It says, not on my clock. Red. It says there's two sides to a coin. And look, the Joker card came out. So there's somebody coming towards you. Joker energy, or who you may feel is a Joker energy, not real. Because I am who I am. Nothing more, nothing less. The Empress, High Priestess, Alchemist energy. So that's like, for me, then that would be the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, or Emperor, Empress card. But someone saying that they ain't got time for this, not on my clock, like, it could be a young energy. It could be a young energy even. It could even be a child. Side message. But whatever the situation is, there's a need to rest, let go, let God. This is not your time, this is God's time. This is not man's time, but God's time, the divine time. Two sides to a coin. So whoever this Joker energy is coming towards you, there's a need to listen to a story, to the two sides to a situation. That's that empathy energy. that someone's fearful to come back and have a communication about passion. So there's a need to listen to communication here. And on that note, I'm going to end the reading there. Look at this, yeah? On the bottom of the Rebel deck, or on the top of the Rebel deck, look at the card. If it's not going with the card that I just read, sorry, nature. Look, detox. There's a need for someone to detox. Flush out their body. Flush out your body with water. It's almost like, you know, like when certain athletes have to go off of certain things in order to be their fitness. It's like someone has to go off of intimacy, someone has to change their diet. That kind of, it's like a fasting energy. Someone has to detox from whatever this negative energy is that they've been attached to. You're a hot mess. Fat. Clean yourself up. You look like a shit show at the bottom of the deck. Someone needs to snap themselves out, or I feel like somebody has, because the Four of Swords is here in the reverse. So someone come out of that resting, rejuvenation energy, but the Hermit card is also here. So someone may need to now come out of that Hermit energy and put that time and effort into themselves now and rise. Keep rising. Keep rising.